Hey, this is Doc. Listen, I want to thank everybody who gave me the happy birthday accolades. I appreciate that. 51 years old, I'm still alive. Why, I have the faintest freaking idea. But I guess, there's some other people that in the group, in the Underground Railroad. If you're part of the Underground Railroad and you're following my videos, all right, there's got to be a sense of family. You cannot lone wolf this, but anyways, I digress. One of my buddies that is in the Underground Railroad reminded me of one of the first few videos I did, which, stated my history where I was 14 years old and I went off into the woods and said, you know what, God, I should be able to talk to you myself. And you can watch one of the early videos regarding that. But I believe that because I was determined at that young age that God has protected me all these years. 4 times over, I should have been dead already, and I'm not. And I'm here in these last days. Why? You see, now, you might not understand this, and then those who will, okay? But I read the last book in the Bible, Revelation, okay? And I believe the last book of Revelation in the Bible. And I see it beginning to come to pass, especially with Russia doing, what they're supposed to do. The Bible in Revelation says that God will put a hook in the nose of Gog and Magog and cause them to come against his children, God's children. So when you see this Russia stuff going on, you can't help but recognize something's moving. All right? And anyhow, okay, why are you listening to my videos? Why are those that are in the Underground Railroad, or that we founded, that I founded an Underground Railroad, why are you driven the way you're driven? God works in mysterious ways, okay? Now, none of us are perfect. And I am not looking at any specific religion, okay? I don't care if you're Baptist, Methodist. I don't care for any of that stuff. This is what I care for. God sent his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And I believe that Jesus is sitting at the right hand of the Father, okay? And he is making intercession for us. And if you believe that, like I believe, then it doesn't matter what religion you walk under. What matters is, where's your heart with God today? And you don't have to get overzealous. You don't have to get over mushy. You just got to believe that, if you believe and you read Revelation and you understand, even though you don't understand it. Let me give you a quick understanding that I learned at a young age. Okay, didn't take anybody to teach me this. I believe God inspired me with this for the understanding. If God wrote the end book, the book, then he knew the beginning from the end, which is what the Bible says. He knew the end from the beginning. And in Revelation, it also says that God is in control of every king. So, God is in ultimate control of what's going on in these last days. The only difference is God has given us a free will. Okay? Now, the free will is what messes most of us up, because we become stubborn, mule-headed, arrogant, self-righteous. Just keep adding to the list, because that's us, and that's me. All right? If I'm not messing up daily, there's something wrong with me. And if you're not messing up daily, there's something wrong with you. Why? We're human. Okay? Don't you think God understands that we're human? I just want to be basic and honest. We are doing this Underground Railroad to get innocent people to a safe place. Okay? That's what the Underground Railroad's for. It's not to boost me or not to boost you, but it's to be in the right place at the right time with the right knowledge, doing the right thing. Okay? That's what we're for. So if you're on a high horse, get off of it. All right? This isn't about anything but getting innocent people to a safe place. So whatever occurs, all right, they're kept from it as best as possible. And if they're not, they have plenty of us to protect them. I think that's what God is unctioning us with this Underground Railroad. I'm going to say us, because he's not just unctioning me. I can't do this by myself, and I'm not going to try. But I am going to expect God to send the right people with the right attitude and the right mentality to do the right thing. Okay? I've said this several times. We have lived our life. If you're watching me on YouTube, we have lived our life. No matter what the age is. Don't you think the young ones should have an opportunity also? I think so. And I think we need to take our experience, don't matter what level of experience it is, and use it to keep these others safe. All right? Other militias will do what they need to do. I got no problem with that. You know, like I told you before, I'm a man of war. I have a heart of gold. I care for people more than I care for myself. I have always set myself aside and blessed others, or made sure others were comfortable before I was comfortable. But yet at the same time, okay, I have a heart of stone because I've been through the muck, the mud, the suck, whatever you want to call it. And I have no trouble removing the bad guy. And I'll say that. This is probably the last time I'll say it. I'm trying to not diverge back to that. But we have to do stuff like this in the last day. We have to get ready for this stuff. So what I'm saying is take the opportunity to search within yourself and make sure you're really committed, okay? Search your heart and make sure you're really committed. Because if you are, then you will not just prep for the fun of it or for the excitement of it or for the game of it, but you'll prep and you'll get ready and you'll get things done. You'll actually get on the ball and not keep putzing around and jump in the game and get it done, okay? Get the mapping done, get the communications done, because when it does hit, there's going to be a lot of people who have no idea what to do. All right, I'll repeat this one more time. Atlanta, during this winter, just a month ago, they had an ice storm, which they very rarely ever get, and people rushed the grocery stores, and within 4 hours, the grocery stores were empty. That, to me, should show you how many people are not prepared, okay? But they're going to be running around blind. Somebody's got to be able to stand up in your community and say, hey, I know what to do and I know where to go. Pack your crap and let's go, okay? That's what the Underground Railroad is for. And while everything else is going on, we're going to move people around where they got to go, okay? But you got to have hard maps, all right? You got to have communications, portable CB, portable ham radio, both hopefully. All right, you're going to have to just get off your butt, stop being lazy, and get her done. Whether it's through finding them at a flea market, whether it's through finding them cheap online, whatever. All right, you've got food stored up. Good deal. You need communication now. Got to have it now. Okay? Now, if you want to know where Plan B is, you need to become part of the Underground Railroad. All right? So you can mark it on your maps and then head that direction. And everybody here will know. If people say, well, how do we know? Trust me, you'll know. And my thoughts have always been, you bug in first. Don't you go booking at the first sign of calamity. No, you bug in. Because if we never have to use this, I'll be happy. But if we have to, then we know where we're going. And we know, and you know where you need to go. And checkpoints. I need volunteers for checkpoints throughout Ohio, throughout Indiana, and I need people for checkpoints throughout Pennsylvania. Okay, East Coast. If you're wanting to come from the West Coast, then I need some checkpoints throughout the West. You know what? I trust that God will send me who at the right time. So if you're feeling an unction, all right, you have a free will. You can decide whether to move forward on that unction or not. And if you don't move it, it's not my problem. It's between you and the big man. All right? All right, listen, Doc's got your 6. But I want to let you know. I want to thank you for all the birthday accolades. But I want to tell you that I love you. Okay? I love you guys. And another fellow is going to be putting out a video that's going to talk about family. And when you're in a group of people who are truly out for looking for your safety and your well-being, it's very quick and easy to have a family and to become a family. Okay? And that's what's needed. This world has, you're lucky if you even know your neighbor. It's really gone to pot. So, get on board. All right? Get on board. Look at my past videos. Look at the other people that always leave video. Get a hold of them. Talk to them. Find out. You know what? Need to know where you're at. Let's just get something finished up here. Okay? I've got the ball rolling, but there's way too many loose ends that need to be tightened up, and we need to create a web to where we're all connected somehow, and we're all able to do the do. All right? And utilize our resources that we have each been inspired to get stored up or stacked. When we can utilize our resources together, then we are a force to be reckoned with. All right? Just a thought. Doc's got your 6.